just wanna realize the future, realize the future, realize the future. I'm gonna realize the future, realize the future, realize the future. She just wanna realize the future, realize the future, realize the future. How's it going, people? It's Devon once again, bringing you another daily dose of insight and motivation. And today, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about transforming your belief into knowing. Right now, if you haven't watched the last video, right, I talk about asking in the limits of your consciousness. Go watch that video right now before you watch this one. Okay, let's jump right into it, right? Transforming your belief into knowing. What does that even mean? What's the difference between belief and knowing? What are these concepts? If I ask you right now, what is your name? Would you say, well, I believe that my name is Devon. I believe it's realizing the future. I'm not really sure. No, you know. You know. There is no hint of doubt or anything within knowing this. But have you ever had a belief? Have you ever had something that you believed in wholeheartedly? And maybe you got some new information. This happens in science all the time. We come out with this data, this experiment, and the scientists say, now we understand and we know X, Y, and Z. And then months later, 6 months later, someone might come out with a peer review that is the complete opposite. And they say, well, in the past, we thought that this, and this operated in this function or fashion. Now we have the evidence that that was incorrect, and so this is the way that it actually operates. What happened right there? That was a belief that they thought this operated this way, and it turned out their belief was incorrect. Not necessarily incorrect. I don't want to use the wrong words here, but the belief was changed. Now there is a new belief, but it's not knowing, right? Now you know your name. You know it. If you're talking to a blind man and you try to tell him that the sky is blue, and you say, no, bro, the sky is blue. I know it. I've been seeing it my entire life. The blind man can never know if the sky is blue. He can never know. He can believe it. Well, you know, all these people are telling me that the sky is blue, and, you know, I've never seen any pictures of it. I'm blind. I've never really seen the sky before, but I'm sure that it's blue. Really? So let's talk about transforming your belief into knowing, right? Because knowing is like, nah, bro, I know. Have you ever been so confident in anything? Maybe in a sport. Maybe you play sports and you just had this confidence that every time you stepped on the court, you said, who guarded me? I'm about to cook this man. Come on. Every time you stepped in the field, every time you put on that helmet, something just clicked. And it's just this energy. That's knowing, man. That's knowing. Or you take that shot and it's just, you could feel it. This just came to me right now. It's like, man, you step up, right? You step into it, shoot that three, and you know it's going in. You know it's going in. Because you felt it throughout your whole entire body. You felt your abs, everything. Your elbow was straight. You hit the wrist, everything. And you like, oh, swish. It's like, I knew it was going to go in. My form was perfect. That's what basketball players do. They get themselves to the point where they know their form is so in synchronicity that when they get the ball and they know like every time I hit it like that, it's going in. And they get themselves to the point, Steph Curry, where it's automatic. It's like, okay, I know if I hit the right form, my feet are planted, if I'm like, it's going in. I know it. 9 times out of 10. So how can we transform our belief into knowing? All right, so let me get a little bit closer on this for you guys. Your belief into knowing. See, what you have to understand is that knowing doesn't come from this realm. Knowing doesn't come from the physical. Knowing actually comes from the metaphysical. Knowing comes from God, from your messengers, your angels. Knowing comes from a higher level of consciousness that can see a larger picture that right now at this point in our evolution we cannot see. So when you get knowing, you have a higher sense of, not expectation, but it's a higher sense, right? And that's really what it is, belief and then knowing. It's just a higher sense in the scale of consciousness. When you tap into knowing, right? Have you ever prayed about a circumstance, a situation or something like that? Or maybe you prayed about getting a sign, or you asked God to reveal something to you, or to give you this type of knowledge, or to lead you a certain path, or give you a direction. That's knowing. Because it's not coming from here, it's coming from another source. It's coming from the metaphysical. It's coming from the invisible. The invisible. Your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. These energies, these entities that want to see you do good. That want you to have the best. That want you to be the person that you want to be. Do the things that you want to do and have whatever it is that you want to have. Right? So, okay, Devon, if knowing comes from the metaphysical, if knowing is a higher level of consciousness of belief, how do I ascend to knowing? You gotta tap in. Simple as that. You gotta tap in. I like to connect it to sports because a lot of guys that play sports know about the energy. Kobe talks about it all the time. I was watching his interview, how he talked about how he would listen to certain music to get himself in this zone, in this flow state. That flow state is knowing. That flow state is like, oh, I'm gonna back you down to the post. I'm gonna hit the 1, 2, fade away. It's in. It's over. Caught you. Your foot was too far back. I already know what move to pull on you. That's knowing. Not belief. Now, well, if I try this, I believe it might work. No, I know that if I just take 2 steps that way, 2 steps that way, and look up, something gonna happen. It's like that type of knowing. You know that if you come to Realizing the Future's YouTube channel and you watch a video, you gonna get some value. You gonna walk away hyped up, expanded, your spirit gonna be on fire. And you gonna say, man, he said some good stuff in there. Okay, let me apply some of that to my life. Let me see what he said. Okay, let me start getting the wheels turning. You know this. I love it, man. It's not even me, man. I even get it as well, too. I tap in. And so, you know, tapping in, right? We could do that through meditation. We can do that through prayer. We can tap in through so many other sources. Some people tap in through alcohol. Some people tap in through marijuana. Some people tap in through the harder stuff. Some people tap in through the psychedelics. Right? Some people tap in through music. Have you ever been out to a club or you've been dancing or maybe you just around some really good energy? You around your bestest of best friends. And you guys are celebrating an event that is like maybe not once in a lifetime, but it's very significant to you. So the energy is higher. And maybe you out on the dance floor, you dancing, you feeling so good, like you doing moves that you ain't never done before. That's tapping in, man. That's tapping in. And then you got to start becoming aware of when you are tapped in. Oh, I'm tapped in right now. Okay. All right. And it's a journey, it's a process. And you continue to learn it. You continue to learn it. Listen to these celebrities. Watch their interviews. Yes, of course, you can consume their content. That's awesome. But listen to how they came up. Listen to their mentality. Because it took some type of transformation. It took some type of, evolving. It took some type of metamorphosis to get them from where they were to where they are right now. Go back and look at some of your favorite celebrities way back before they blew up. And try to see if you could pinpoint what they went through, any hardships, any things that they had to overcome. A lot of people don't even talk about it. A lot of people just don't even know. They just understand that when they in this situation, the lights just start to click. Their brain just starts to operate in a different fashion. People that are super competitive, but outside of any type of competitiveness, they are just very calm demeanor. They're very, chill, relaxed. But if you say, oh, I bet this, I bet you this, or if you say, I challenge this, they ready. They are ready. Because competition allows them to tap in. So they seek competition. They seek it. They go after it. Because they want to be tapped into the source. They want to be tapped into the God force, to the God energy. To receive higher levels of wisdom, consciousness. Talk to me, God. Hey, you got it, man. If you really want to tap in, set the intention. Set the intention, say, I really want to know what this feels like. I really want to know what it's like for me to be in a flow state. I really want to know what it's like. My friend asked me, he said, how do you make your videos? Can you drop some gems, some knowledge on how to set it up, how to do this, how to do that? And I said, bro, you know what? To be honest, all I do is turn on my phone. I have a, what is this called? A gimbal. Basically, it's a video stabilizer, so I can move it all around, do all this types of crazy stuff, but I'm just talking, I ain't got to do all that. So I have another video actually called The Spiritual Journey, where I have my gimbal and I'm walking. And you don't see no type of shaking, no type of none of that. It's easy, but I just press the record button and I allow it to come through me. I don't have no notes. I don't have no sheet of paper that I'm looking at, that I'm referencing. I say, God, speak to me, speak through me. Help me say what needs to be said so I know somebody's going to watch this and receive this message. I know it. That's why I'm out here doing this. It's a higher purpose, man. And when you tapped in, that's when it gets fun. That's when it gets exciting. See, I love to do this. It's like we in a period of time right now where they trying to tell everybody stay indoors. I'm like, bro, I gotta get to my space and record some videos, bro, or I'm gonna go crazy. I gotta get out here. I gotta get some sun, something. I gotta say what's on my mind. Because I am consuming content. I am working on myself. I am developing. I'm reading books. I'm listening to audios. And I found out that my mission, my purpose, as it is still developing, is to elevate myself and elevate other people around me as well, too. How awesome is it that we have a platform like this called YouTube, where I could upload a video here, there. You could ask me a question. Boom, I could talk about it, upload it the next day. Bam! It's exciting, man. It's exciting to know that we're all connected. It's exciting to know that there is no one that is too far ahead of you that you can't catch up with and that you can't surpass. It's exciting to know that we are the captain of our ship and the masters of our fate. It is exciting to know that we create our reality, that we are the fathers and the authors of our destiny. It's exciting to know that. It's exciting to know that we have that personal power. And if you take it, if you claim it, and you walk your path, man, watch how things just start to fall in place for you. Blessings, like, bro, my head is about to explode right now because I feel it. I feel it. And I hope this message is resonating. I don't hope I know it's resonating with you. It may not be the right time for someone else. You're watching this video and you're like, I'm not sure. If you still 15 minutes in, okay. Come on, man. Do I have to sit here and tell you that you are chosen? Do I have to sit here and tell you that you are meant to do something big in this world? That you are meant to have an impact? That you are meant to influence somebody's life? You are meant to influence somebody's life. In some way, shape, fashion, or form, it's happening. It's going to continue to happen. And your blessings, the things that you want, the things that you desire, you're going to have them. They're going to come just by you being a servant and saying, hey, I don't have to jump on YouTube. I don't have to do this. I like it. I don't have to. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to share some value. I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. And I know that the person who needs it at that time will find it. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for you watching this video right now. I'm thankful for you being in my tribe. I'm thankful for you. And then we'll just all come back together and we'll say, realize the future, baby. All I did was realize the future. Okay. Hey, I'm in it right here. Continue to realize where you have been. Realize. See? You know what it is. Continue to realize where you are now. Realize where you have been. And now, realize the future.